Now, our next speaker on the list is Her Excellency Honorable Mrs. Jessica Lupo-Epel, Minister of Education and Sport of Uganda. Thank you very much.
I'm actually the ambassador of Uganda in UNESCO. The minister sends her greetings to the Director General and conveys her apologies due to elections. She's unable to be here, but her heart is very much in two places. It is my pleasure, Mr. President, on behalf of my delegation, to congratulate you upon your election as chair of the 38th session of UNESCO General Conference. I trust that, guided by the African spirit of Ubuntu, you will steer this session to achieve amicably, as is the tradition of UNESCO, consensus on matters before it. We salute the Director General of her very detailed outline of the achievements and challenges of our organization since our last meeting. We also thank the team she worked with at the Secretariat, the Executive Board, and indeed the Member States for supporting her in moving UNESCO forward. Uganda further extends her congratulations to the President of the Executive Board for his leadership to the board. The challenges of our organization have been with us for some years now. In spite of them, we still expect the Director General to deliver more and better services. We must in this session support the efforts of the Director General by providing adequate finances to enable her implement the program we agreed in 37C4. If this is not done, we risk the continuation of millions of children worldwide being unable to access quality education, and many adults, particularly women, remaining illiterate. Furthermore, we risk lagging behind in science and innovation, and also missing out on delivering on conventions, on culture, as well as promoting freedom of expression and access to information. The greatest loser in this will be the priority areas of Africa, gender equality, and youth, as well as the bigger family of the LDCs and SIDs. We heard the voices of the youth in their recommendations, urging UNESCO to do more in its fields of competence to ensure peace and sustainable development become a reality for many people now and not in some distant future. If we don't provide the requisite resources, we will have shot ourselves in the foot and made a false start in the journey towards attaining a sustainable development goals. The Uganda delegation, Mr. President, would like to appreciate the support from UNESCO over the past biennium in all the programs. This support has enabled us to address many issues of teachers in the delivery of appropriate quality education. The support has enabled us to address some issues of science, technology, and innovation, climate change, as well as promote cultural heritage and freedom of expression. However, we believe more can be done, and we look forward to this in the next biennium. Mr. President, the challenges that led to the establishment of UNESCO are still with us today. The world needs peace today as it did 70 years ago, perhaps more. This peace is built in the minds of people through their education, sciences, culture, and communication, and through the intellectual cooperation of humanity. Uganda further requests the Director General for a special showing of Pascal Plisson's film, Le Grand Jour, to all members of UNESCO, ministers here present, members of parliament to various countries. This film encapsulates most of the principles of UNESCO: youth, education, preservation of cultural heritage, skills development, illustrated through 4 young people from Uganda, Mongolia, Cuba, and India. Uganda would like to congratulate UNESCO on its 70th anniversary. In Uganda, we celebrated UNESCO at 70 at the end of September 2015. We used the occasion to sensitize Ugandans, particularly the youth, on the values of UNESCO, what it stands for, and its mandate and programs. As the final celebrations come around the corner, It is not too late to reflect on the extent to which the values and aspirations of the Founding Fathers have been and are being addressed so as to chart strategies for the next 70 years. Mr. President, I wish the 38th session of UNESCO General Conference fruitful dialogue that will reaffirm UNESCO's status as a beacon of hope and an agent of sustainable development and peace. We look forward for your visits to Uganda. Thank you for God and my country.
Thank you very much.